Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before continuing, like us, like and follow our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments and share video for more interesting topics. Today we are looking at this question and it says evaluate x to the power of 4 plus 2 minus x all to the power of 4 equals to 34. So we are going to evaluate to find the value of x. So we have here solution. So from the question, we are given x to the power of 4 plus 2 minus x all to the power of 4 equals to 34. So from this equation, we can see that we have in the parentheses here 2 minus x. So what we are going to do first for us to evaluate this is to let u equals to 1 minus x. For us to find the value of x, this will become, when we say u equals to 1 minus x, therefore 1 minus x minus u equals to 0. For us to find the value of x from here, we need to transpose x to this other side. This will become x equals to 1 minus u. So this is the value of x from this our equation, what we have. So from here, you can see that we have here in the parentheses 2 minus x here. When we have x equals to u, therefore our 2 minus x will give us 2 minus, in this place of x we are going to put 1 minus u. So our 2 minus x will be equals to 2. This will be, when we expand this, we have minus 1 plus u. Therefore 2 minus x will give us 1 plus u. So this is the value of 2 minus x that we have from this equation that we've brought. So now what we are going to do is to substitute the value of x. This is our value of x as 1 minus u, and a value of 2 minus x gives us 1 plus u. We are going to substitute into our main equation for us to further simplify or evaluate for the value of x. So this will become, for our value of x here, which is x to the power of 4. So we are going to put this. So you have 1 minus u all to the power of 4, because this is our x. Then we bring down plus, then in the place of 2 minus x, we are going to put 1 plus u all to the power of 4, all equals to 34. So this equation now has turned out to become this. So you can see that we have all to the power of 4 to the power of 4. For us to further simplify, now we are not looking for the value of x here in this equation. We are looking for the value of u, so that subsequently we are going to equate it to this for us to find the value of x. But first of all, let's look for the value of u. How do we do that? From this parenthesis that we have power of 4, we are going to use a binomial theorem for us to find the value of u from this. So we all know that a binomial theorem says that when we have 1, 1, then we add the 2. We have 2, when cover it with 1. So we add 1 plus 2, we have 3. So 1 plus, we cover it with 1. So 2 plus 1, we have 3. Then cover it with 1. So for the fourth one, 3 plus 1 will give us 4. Then cover it with 1. 3 plus 3 will give us 6. Then we have 3 plus 1 will give us 4. Then all cover it with 1. So this is to the power of 1, and this is to the power of 2, and this is to the power of 3, and this is to the power of 4. So this is what we have. We are going to use this for the power of 4 for us to find the value of u from this parenthesis. Then each of them, so we have here 1 minus u all to the power of 4, all to the power of 4. Using this binomial theorem, we are going to use this, where we have 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. We are going to expand this our parenthesis through this binomial theorem. So from here, this is what we have here. This will give us 1 times minus u all to the power of 0 for the first one. Then the second one, we have plus 4 times minus u all to the power of 1. So the third one is plus 6 times minus u all to the power of 2. Then the fourth one is plus 4 times minus u all to the power of 3. Then we have the last one with plus 1 times minus u all to the power of 4. So here we are going to expand all these parentheses. This will become, we know that anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So it's going to be 1 times 1, which is 1. We have here minus u to the power of 1 is minus u. Minus u times 4 will give us minus 4u. Then we have plus. Then we have here minus u to the power of 2 is plus u. Plus u times 6, we have 6u to the power of 2. We have plus. We have minus u to the power of 3 is minus u. Minus u times 4 is going to give us minus 4u to the power of 3. Then we have minus u to the power of 4 is plus u. Plus u times 1 will give us plus u to the power of 4. So this is what we have, and this solution is for 1 minus u to the power of 4. So the next one is 1 plus u to the power of 4. So we have here plus. We bring down this plus sign to that side. So expanding this is the same thing as having 1 times u to the power of 0. Then we have plus 4 times u to the power of 1. Then we have plus 6 times u to the power of 2. Then we have plus 4 times u to the power of 3. Then we have plus 1 times u to the power of 4. So that is for this. We are expanding this parenthesis. So expanding this will give us anything to the power of 0 is 1. So we have 1 plus, here is plus 4u. Then we have plus 6u to the power of 2. Then we have plus 4u to the power of 3. Then we have, here is u to the power of 4. So what we are going to do, so this plus this, we are going to add the two of them. You can see that if we cross out this, adding this, we have 1 plus 1 will give us 2. So we add this and this. 1 plus 1 will give us 2. Then minus 4u plus 4u will cancel each other. So we are now left with plus 6u to the power of 2 plus 6u to the power of 2 will give us plus 12u to the power of 2. So we have minus 4u to the power of 3 plus 4u to the power, they will cancel each other. So we are now left with u to the power of 4 plus u to the power of 4 will give us plus 2u to the power of 4 to the power of 4. So this is what we have. So you can see that we have 2 and 2 is common to both of them. Okay, here we recall that when we add this and this, 2 of them will give us 34. So this is equals to 34. So we are bringing down our 34. So we have that, we can see that 2 is common to each of these. So 2 can be a factor to each of these. So we have 2 divided by 2 give us 1 plus 12u to the power of 2 divided by 2 give us 6u to the power of 2 plus 2u to the power of 4 divided by 2 give us u to the power of 4 equals to 34. So here we can divide both sides by 2. Dividing this side by 2 and dividing this side by 2. 2 cancel here 1 and 2 cancel here 1. 2 cancel here and 2 cancel here 17. So all we are now left with 1 plus 6u to the power of 2 plus u to the power of 4 equals to 17. So in this case, what we are going to bring in from this equation, we are going to bring in 17 to this other side. Transposing that to this other side will become 1 minus 17 plus 6u to the power of 2 plus u to the power of 4 equals to 0. So here will give us, here we are rearrange this, will give us u to the power of 4, take this, plus 6u to the power of 2. 1 minus 17 will give us minus 16, all equals to 0. So this is what we have now. And you can see that the highest power of u is 4. We are going to find this value of u by grouping by factorization. So here, so we clean this, we still have this, our u equals to 1 minus x. So here will be u to the power of 4 plus 6u to the power of 2 minus 16 equals to 0. So here what we are going to do is to multiply minus 16 times u to the power of 4 for us to have the factor, and when we add or subtract will give us 6u to the power of 2. So this will become 16u to the power of 4. Factors of 16u is going to be 8 and 2. So here it's going to be 8u to the power of 2 and 2u to the power of 2. When we subtract 2 from 8u to the power of 2, gives us 6u to the power of 2. And when we multiply 8u to the power of 2 times 2u to the power of 2, gives us 16u to the power of 4. So here we are going to do this, or we are going to solve for the value of u by grouping by factorization. So this will become u to the power of 4. So we have plus 8u to the power of 2 minus 2u to the power of 2 minus 16 equals to 0. You can see that 8u to the power of 2 minus 2u to the power of 2 gives us 6u to the power of 2. So here we can factor this out. This u to the power of 2 is a factor and it's common between this and this. So we have u to the power of 2. Into here we have u to the power of 4 divided by u to the power of 2 will give us u to the power of 2. 8u to the power of 2 divided by u to the power of 2 will give us plus 8. So here we have here 2 can go into here. So we have minus 2 into, when we divide minus 2u to the power of 2 divided by minus u will give us u to the power of 2. So we have here 16. Minus 16 divided by minus 2 will give us plus 8, all equals to 0. We can see that u to the power of 2 plus 8 is common between here. So we can factor it out. So we have u to the power of 2 plus 8. Then into, when we divide the whole of here by here will give us u to the power of 2. Dividing the whole of here by here will give us minus 2. So this is all equals to 0. We have two parentheses here. It is either the first one equals to 0 or the second one equals to 0. So let's set the first one, u to the power of 2 plus 8 equals to 0. Or we have u to the power of 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So from here, we can, divide the, so here for us to find the value of u here, we have to transpose it to this other side. So you become u to the power of 2 equals to minus 8. For us to find the value of u, we need to bring in two square root to both sides. So this will become square root of u to the power of 2 equals to square root of minus 8. So this will cancel here, and we have u equals to plus or minus. We have here square root of 4 times square root of 2 times square root of minus 1. So this is what we have. We have here as u equals to plus or minus. So we have square root of 4 is 2. So we have here times square root of 2 times square root of minus 1 is iota, which is I. So this is what we have as the value of u. So this other side, we have u to the power of 2 equals minus 2 equals to 0. So we have to find the value of u from this other side. We have u to the power of 2. Transposing minus 2 to this other side become plus 2. So here, finding the value of u from this other side will give us square root of u, applying the square root to both sides, equals to square root of 2. Here, this will cancel here and 2 will cancel here. Therefore, u equals to square root of 2. And this other side, we have u equals to plus or minus square root of 2. So this is what we have for this other side. So we have this. The next step is for us to find the value of x from this u. We recall that we have u as 1 minus x. Therefore, from this equation here, our x equals to 1 minus u. So from here, we are going to substitute the value of u in this equation for x to be evaluated. So here will become x equals to 1 minus. Value of u is plus or minus 2 times square root of 2i. So this is what we have. So here will become x equals to 1 minus time here will become, all of them will be plus or minus 2 square root of 2i. So this is the value of x that we have, and we have two solutions from here because we have plus or minus. So we hold it here. So this other one, we also recall that our x equals to 1 minus u from here. So here we have to substitute the value of u in this x equation. So here will become x equals to 1 minus into plus or minus square root of 2. So here will become x equals to 1. When minus times this, it still gives us plus or minus square root of 2. So these are the value of x that we have, and it has two solutions. We have to further expand it to have single value of x so that we see each of them, how they look like. So this will give us from here, starting from here, we have x1 equals to 1 plus 2 root 2i. So the second one will be x2 equals to 1 minus 2 root 2i. Then the third one from here, we are going to x3 will be 1 plus root 2. So the fourth one, which is x4, equals to 1 minus root 2. So these are the possible value of x that we have. There are 4 in number. And you can see that we have the power of x here, 4. So it therefore means that we have 4 solutions of x from this question, and it satisfies this question. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments, and share video for more interesting topics. Thank you.